Purposeful Travel.
D for Life Fitness.
We are currently staying at Tombstone RV Park in Arizona, Tombstone, Arizona, and we're there for a month. And this morning we thought we would take a little tour on a local town here called Bisbee, south of Tombstone.
Yeah.
South of Tombstone, and we're going to go out and we're going to go out and get some breakfast. And the suggested breakfast place is called the Breakfast Club. So we will let you know how that works out for us. Driving into Bisbee has the same terrain as we've been surrounded by for quite some time now. Lots of mountains and desert type plants, trees, cactus, palm trees.
There's quite a few deer around actually.
Yeah, we've seen deer on our hikes, and
They say there's wild pigs or wild boars, but we haven't seen them.
we haven't seen any of
They
those
say they
yet.
come into the campground and they leave garbage out.
We haven't seen any of those yet, but you never know.
Looks like cow.
Okay, so we made it to our first stop in Bisbee, the Breakfast Club, which is right here. And we had to be put on a wait list, so I'm assuming it's gonna be yummy. This, right next door is the Harley Davidson.
Same building, same place.
Oh yeah, I guess it is, eh? They just got these bikes on display.
Old Harley Davidson.
But all down the street here, they have all these old antique cars that are parked. If Craig moves out of the way, then maybe you might be able to see it. There you go. Perfect. And there's all these old buildings. And we're just going to take a little stroll down the street because apparently we're going to be about 45 minutes before breakfast is, we're going to get seated for breakfast. So this is the Lowell gym.
Old equipment in the windows, old bar drills.
It's kind of cool.
It's actually something they're working on actually. Screw gym.
Further down the street we go, we can see that it's an old mining town. It's nice how they kind of preserved the original. Look at a hat shop. Now ladies, when's the last time you've seen
New York and Paris.
a hat shop?
Yeah, New York, latest from New York and Paris. Get a better picture of some of them in here. Look at the hats.
And of course a pink door. Some of the hats that are on display. The further we walk down the street, see the old buses. Ooh, somebody really did a job on this one. That's nice. Some of them have been preserved. And here you go again. Here's another set of fuel pumps.
Mexico, that's golf. Shell was up front.
Set of fuel pumps that are right alongside the road again. Yeah. This is the old Texaco station. And the Greyhound bus stop. Sounds like somebody's doing some work inside. And an old Greyhound bus. I think she's in a little bit of a rough shape, but.
Been here a while.
And here's
Old radio station.
an old radio station.
Peggy Lee record on there. 8 tracks, Rakers. Samantha Morgan, the only female acrobatic motor dome rider in the world, has thrilled audience throughout the U.S. and Europe with riding her 1931 Indian Scout. Samantha first discovered the motor drone at age 15 and has been riding the wall of death ever since. She rides the wooden barrel wall at speeds of between 42 and 60 miles an hour until she hits the 10-meter high crest. Except for Samantha, motor drone racing is lost in the U.S., but in Europe it has reached a new high, where she thrilled audience from Munich, Germany to France in 1992. Made in the U.S.
So the wait to get into this place is crazy. We waited like over 45 minutes, and it's busy, busy, busy. And we've just placed our order, and let's see. Well, that was delicious. If you're ever in this area, Bisbee, Arizona, check out the Breakfast Club. We did wait a bit, but it was worth the wait. But once we got inside, the service was super fast. They were wonderful, friendly, very nice. The atmosphere was great, and the food was absolutely delicious, and I took enough home for another meal. So there you have it. It was great. So if you're in this area, give it a go.
Kind of cool little town, ghost town. Like.
Yes. So the breakfast place we went to is in the little town of Lowell, Bisbee, but Lowell. It's really windy out here, so I don't know how clear this is going to be, but this is the mine that's right outside the little town. And unfortunately, the little town that had the breakfast place in it is going to be shut down in about a month. And they're moving it all out because this copper mine is copper, isn't it? Copper mine is going to take over the whole little town.
Bisbee.
It's quite a hole in the ground. And this is across the street. I know it's loud, but you can kind of see like all the copper colored soil and rock and stuff on the other side of the road. I get excited and then I forget our mics, so if you hear the wind, sorry. So here you go. You visit Bisbee for arts and crafts, museums, art galleries, underground mine tours, Arizona's finest minerals and gems, fine restaurants, RV parks, lodging, and historical monuments.
Biggest queen mine, it says here.
Now we're going right down into, I guess, the downtown core of Bisbee, little town. I'm going to say that tourism is a big part of what keeps this little town going.
And
It
mine,
is, of course, the mine, yes, but
it's in a big valley, gorge, or whatever you want to call it. Busy spot. Big go-kart tour.
oh, pastry and bake shop. Might have to check that out. Parking might be a little challenging with Big Daddy in this little town, but man, oh man, this is going to be cool.
Spots up here.
All the little shops.
Busy spot.
Okay, so as you could tell from the video just before this, parking is not good, especially with Big Daddy. So we decided to do a paid parking, and it's not bad. It's $9 for the day.
Whole day.
And it's, you know, lots of room. 8 o'clock before we have to actually be out of here.
Vacate
the premises. So just let me flip you around and give you a little visual of what we're looking at. So this is from the parking lot. As you can see, some of the businesses, they're built right into the side of the mountain there. Let's go check it out. Okay, we're going up the steps to Bisbee. It says on the bottom here there's 1,000 steps. Let's see what it was like when we get to the top. Lots of historical buildings in this town of Bisbee, or city of Bisbee, or really pretty. Oops, let's see if I can get beyond this tree. So it looks like there's 1,000 steps in Bisbee, and this is stairway number 9 with 98 steps. Okay, we just did another flight of stairs, 155 steps, which doesn't seem like a whole lot when you say it, but it was a little challenging. Sorry for the wind again, but this is what you see when you get to the top.
We always get a video of the mine that we came from way down, past down.
Okay, step number 4, and this one says 78. Oh, let's see where those stairs bring us. That it? You done?
No.
Just look at the details around the door. Isn't that beautiful? Local architecture. Well, I would say that's an oops moment right here. What goes up must go down. And we end up in this little city park. And we found stairway number 1, 73 steps. That we just came down, that was right at the city park.